everybody, it is me, Jennifer Bunny, and since everyone is going online and usually using Zoom nowadays, I'm going to tell you how to use Zoom. This is part 1. We are going to have 5 or 6 parts of this. So first I'm going to explain home. If this is on an iPad or iPhone, you will see 4 buttons, which are New Meeting, Join, Schedule, and Share Screen. To make a meeting, hit New Meeting. To join a meeting, hit Join. If you want to schedule a meeting, hit Schedule. And if you want to make a meeting where you share your screen, hit Share Screen. Let's start with New Meeting. If you hit New Meeting, it will ask you if you want your video on or off, and if you want to use your personal meeting ID, PMI. Now you could start your meeting with a whiteboard or don't. In this case, we are not going to start with a whiteboard. Hello! Now you can see me. So, what this meeting is, it's just a meeting where you could chat with people. So, I'm going to explain all of the buttons. First, we have this one, which ends the meeting or leaves the meeting. If you leave the meeting, you will leave the meeting and the meeting will still be running. If you hit End Meeting, the meeting will end and it's just over. Now we're going to explain this button. This button switches your camera. So you could see my gaming shirt, or you could see me. Hello, now you can see me again. So that button right here, this tells you how long you've been on Zoom for, the meeting. This button mutes yourself so other people can't hear you. This stops your video, so now you can't see me. That button right here shares content. I will go into more details about this in a minute. This button shows you all the people that are in your room meeting. Here, it will show your name. If you tap on your name, it is going to say mute audio and rename. To rename yourself, you can give yourself a new name. So I'll give myself a little smiley face. And then over here, mute audio. That just mutes your audio, just like the button right there. Next, we're going to explain these 3 buttons. That button right here mutes everyone in your room. That unmutes everyone in your room. Now, that button right there that says invite, that's how you invite people in your room. If you click it, it will say send email, send message, invite contacts, and copy URL. That's the different ways you can invite people, and it will give them a link and the meeting number. Then, there's more. And if you have more, you can have different emojis show up on your screen. There's a clapping and a thumbs up. Then, this is chat. You could chat with people. And you can do it privately or not privately. Since there's no one in my room, we cannot do it privately. In part, whenever, we are going to do a meeting with another person to show you the details of a meeting with another person. And what extra stuff you can do. Over here is meeting settings. It just gives you all the meeting settings. I'm not going to go into this because there's so many. And you can just look at them yourself. They're very basic. Here it's minimize meeting. It makes your meeting smaller so you can see me and you can see all this. Over here is disconnect audio. It disconnects your audio so you can't hear anyone and they can't hear you. Now let's go into more about share content. If you hit share content, you can share your screen. It will just share your screen. Make sure when you do this, you hit share and then there's going to be a list. It just hits Zoom so people can see it in Zoom. Here, this shares your photos. This iCloud Drive to Microsoft OneDrive, all of those, they're just photos in your drive and box. Website URL is you can type in a URL. So for example, you can type in google.com. You do not need to have HTTPS or anything, and it will just go right into it. Next is bookmark. It just shows you your bookmarks, and whiteboard shows you a whiteboard. I'm going to get into how to work the whiteboard. At first, you're going to see undo arrow and a redo, which undoes and redos what you do. So if I do this, you can undo it and you can redo it by hitting these 2 buttons. Now let's put it back. To draw, all you have to do is just draw on the screen. And there, as you see, there's a pencil and eraser. If you hit an eraser, you will see this little blue line. Just go like that, boom, it erases. You can see that little arrow on the side. It gives you more options. By clicking the blue dot, or whatever color it is, you can pick different colors, and it will show up on the screen, like this. And there are all these colors. Okay? By hitting that big T, gives you text. You can make the text bigger and smaller by using that in the middle, like that. And then you can make it bold or in italics, and you could also change the color of it. By hitting this, it tells you how thick you can draw your pencil or, pencil with. And then at the side, you're going to see this wand. This is a laser pointer, so you can point to things. This is the mouse in the square, is you can select things. So you can select this, and then you can move it around, like, whoa. And then you're going to see a garbage can. That just deletes everything. And you cannot redo that. You can undo it, though, and undoing it will undo the garbage can. So if you see there's like that square with a plus, that adds a new layer. And you can make as many as you want, and also delete as many as you want. You can create up to 12, as it says in the bottom. By hitting edit, you can delete as many as you want as well. But you cannot delete the first one. It just won't let you. Then hit the X to get out of it. By hitting the 3 dots, you can save to photos or show the thumbnail of the meeting. And let's get into the other parts of the meeting. So I'm going to minimize it so you can see me too. So you will see there's a button that says schedule and share screen. By hitting schedule, it's going to schedule when you want to start your meeting and give you all these options of what your time is and when you want it to start. And also ask for want to make a meeting, you can schedule it and send it to other people so they know when to come. And that's how people do online schooling. So now, since I can't really show you the other options, I have to leave the meeting. So you're going to see that there's join. All you have to do is type in the meeting ID and join. Now this isn't the only way to join. You can click on a link that someone sent you. Share screen is just starting a meeting with sharing your screen. It's nothing different. But we're not going to do that right now because we're already making a video. And that is all the parts for today. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!